Hello, everybody. I'm sorry you're seeing me in a short sleeve regular shirt. You're going to see me regular today because what I have to discuss is very, very important. Extremely important. Probably the most important thing of all. One of the most important things that I will focus on. I originally was going to do a video on global warming. And I was going to start off by saying, oh, we do really have global warming because where is the glaciers that covered North America that were over a mile high? But no, we'll leave that for another video. Why? Because the next email I got was someone who asked me to answer this question. They're homeless. What will I do about that? So I wrote a little bit about what I went through when I was 4 years old, about 4 years old, somewhere around there. I know it was at least four because my mother had four children and was pregnant, and my father left us. She went to city social services and was told that she couldn't qualify because she was white. They had too many white people on the program right now. If she was black, she would get it immediately. That's the only thing my mother had against the black people. But that's neither here nor there. That will end when I'm president. But what I want to talk to is you people out there who really are homeless. Charity begins at home. Before one red cent leaves this country for any other country to help the homeless, the poor, you first will be taken care of. When a nation forgets its very own people, you know what happens when things like that happen? History has showed us. It's called the French Revolution. Before that, the Declaration of Independence was written for the very same thing. Obama don't care about the poor, the hungry. He would rather give billions and trillions away to rich companies and rich people than put that very same money to put people in homes. He could have created jobs building homes for people, like Habitat for the Humanity, but he don't. Does he work at trying to get jobs? No. He tells you it's his priority, but you have seen what he has done. He's more interested in getting health insurance regulation to take care of you so that if you can afford to buy health insurance, which you can't, you will have health insurance, which won't be available to you because you're too poor to get it. So, but he wants to push that through. To him, that's a priority, not you. People, understand this. I am dead serious when I say I want to bring you to Washington. You are my concern, not the rich, not the political parties. You, each and every one of you. And we will feed our hungry. We will hold home our homeless. And we will clothe our naked before we do it anywhere else. Charity begins at home. Believe me, I'm a strong believer in that. Very strong. In my write-up, I tell you about when I was a kid. My father left. They took the furniture away. We ended up getting kicked out of the apartment complex we were in. My mother was working in that complex, cleaning and fixing apartments up. And then social services found out that we were there not paying rent. And they kicked us out. I don't know how my mother found us another apartment, but she did. We moved. Otherwise, I would have grown up probably in the projects of New York. My mother eventually married again, and we followed my father around. He was in the Navy. And then I ended up as a foster child in the state of Connecticut. A lot of things. And I never forget my past. I know what it's like to be in good foster homes. I know what it's like to be in bad foster homes. I know what it's like to go hungry, not eat. I know what it's like to not eat for several days on end. I could tell you a story about chocolate cake. I know what it's like sneaking out of where you lived in the middle of the night because you owed so much. Yep, my father in the Navy, we had to do that. I remember that. In the middle of the night, all our toys, all our clothes, which wasn't much, if we couldn't fit it into the trunk of the car, was there. And in the middle of the night, we left. So nobody knew we were going. We didn't even know. And then we went to Connecticut from Rhode Island. So, you who are homeless out there, I need your help. I can't do this alone, but we can do it. You out there who are losing your house, I need your help. I can stop it. Keeping you in your home will be a priority, not a secondary thought. And for the rest of the world, the war in Afghanistan, the world, remember this: I don't play games, and I will never be politically correct. You want war, you will get war. You want peace, you will get peace. But none of this stuff in the middle. I don't believe in a new world order. I don't believe the UN is at all functioning as it should. Bottom line is, though, the most important thing to me, and it will always be, as leader of this country, each and every one of you, the American people, above all else. And believe me, I know how to be a leader. And when I get going, like I was told many times in the Navy, it couldn't be done. Yet it got done. And I don't care who says can't be done. I will take care of you. It will be done. That's it. That's the only choice we have. We don't have no time anymore for excuses. We don't have no time anymore. There's no money in the budget for this health plan. They gave it all away to big companies so they can give their CEOs bonuses. I think it's disgraceful. I wouldn't have gave them 1 red cent. I would have let them fail. Our government would have picked up their foreclosures on their houses via the IRS, which would have been a lot cheaper. Or like my daughter says, why didn't we spend $3 billion and give everybody $10,000 in the United States? That would have been cheaper and would have done a lot more for our economy. But no, we have to go and give big company all this money and don't care about the little people. We have homeless. We have hungry. We have children who wear clothes that is so tattered and torn, it's almost completely made up of sewn together pieces. Why? Yet our government, federal government, is looking for insurance reforms. These people never will be able to get it. Bottom line, you, the American people, will be my priority. That will always be. And my number one promise is to get jobs. No, that'll be my number two promise. My number one promise will be you, above all else. For when a government forgets the people they serve, then comes the French Revolution or the Declaration of Independence. Either way, history shows that. Have a nice day. This is JD.